If you are visually impaired, then there's plenty of settings you can change on the PlayStation which may well help you. So if we were to go up to settings, and if we were to go to where it says accessibility, you can see now we can invert the colours, we can do larger text, we can do bold text, high contrast, and you'll see now that the back will get a lot darker, and a really good one is the zoom. So if we were to enable zoom, all we have to do is press the PlayStation button and square, and then we can move around the screen using the D-pad or the left analog stick to see the zoom, and then just press circle to cancel. So for example, if you had trouble reading what's up on the top left, we can just PlayStation square, move around to the top left, and then you can see it, and then press circle to cancel again. If you would like to set up a 4-digit PIN code for better security and privacy, then this is easy to do. All we need to do is go up to settings, and we need to go to login settings, and then we need to go down to login passcode management, and here we're going to enter in our code. So pretend now we wanted the code 1239. We have to put the inputs of the controller to match that. So number 1 would be across there, 2 would be there, if you wanted 9 it's going to be triangle, if you wanted 8 it's going to be L2, etc. Right, so let's just do 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 9, and you've got to do it again, 1, 2, 3, 9. Now that's set. So if we were to turn the PlayStation off and turn it back on, this is what's going to happen. Right, so when we go back into it, this time we will have to enter in the code again. So 1, 2, 3, 9. And it will allow us access into the PlayStation 4. And if you would like to cancel it, you just go to settings, login settings, login passcode management, and then delete login passcode. It's just going to ask you to confirm what it was, and now it will be deleted. If you want to take a screenshot by just tapping the share button, then we can do that. So under the standard setup, if we just tap the share button, it will bring up the share menu. If we were to hold it down, it will then take a screenshot, and if we were to tap it twice, it will start or stop a video clip. But we can change the order of that, so we can tap it just to take a screenshot, which some people might find more useful. So if we go to settings, and then if we go down to sharing and broadcasts, and have a look at where it says share button control type, and at the moment it says standard. If you look here, it says easy screenshot. We're going to change it to that one. And now if you have a look, if I just tap it once, it will then take the screenshot. If I was to hold it down, it's going to take me to that menu, and again, just like before, tapping it twice will start or stop a video clip. To use voice control on your PlayStation 4, you can either use the mono headset that you got with your PlayStation, you can use a normal headset either plugged into the PlayStation or the controller, or of course you can use the PlayStation camera because this has a built-in microphone. So to turn it on, we just need to go up to settings, and we need to go all the way down to system, and then we need to go down to the third one there, which is voice operation settings, and just do that checkbox there, operate PS4 with voice. We can now view the guide if you want to see how it works, and also view the commands that you can actually use. Now we can't use a huge amount, but just to show you it working. PlayStation, all commands, start settings, home screen. There you go, so you get the idea of it. You can easily remap your controller buttons via the PlayStation 4 menu, which is great for mobility impaired players, or if you just want to change on the controller. For example, you might want this one to be circle and this one to be X. So all we've got to do is go up to settings, and we need to go to accessibility, and we need to go to button assignments, enable custom button assignments, and then customize buttons. And then here you have the list of all your buttons and what you can change it to. So for example, if I was to change X to circle, then I just move over on the right hand side here to circle, click X again, and now it's changed X to circle, so automatically it's put circle to X. Again, you can do this on any button you like. So for example, R2 to R1, you would just go to R1, and then it would change automatically R1 to R2. And then you would just go to confirm. And now, to get out of this here, I will now have to press X to go back. And you would press circle to enter. And then when you're finished with it and you want to go back to normal, you will go to accessibility and you will go to button assignments, and then you will just turn it off there, and now it will be back to normal. So I will be pressing circle to get back and X to go forward again. If you want more control over your notifications, for example, you might not want them popping up when you're in the middle of watching a movie, this can easily be changed. So all we have to do is go up to notifications and then press the options button and go to notification settings. And on the first one here, pop-up notifications, this is where we can turn on or off all the different pop-ups that you get. If you were to go to disable pop-ups while playing a video, you can turn that on or off. So if you don't want to be disturbed, you would turn that on. And another one which will be useful is notification when friends go online. If you were to have hundreds of friends on here, you might want to just select a certain few where you're notified when they go online, in which case then you would just click on that one and then enter in the friends that you want to be notified, because otherwise you might be getting notifications every few seconds. Setting the features available in rest mode. This is a useful thing to do. So if you go up to settings, and if you go all the way down to power saving settings, and then go to set features available in rest mode. First of all, supply power to USB ports. You've got off, 3 hours or always. So basically when you turn your PlayStation off and it's in rest mode, you can still charge your controllers. So if you just want to do it for 3 hours, set it to 3 hours. If you want to have power always on the USB ports, leave it to always. Stay connected to the internet. This will allow the PlayStation to update. It will also allow the uploads to your PlayStation Plus cloud and for the games to update themselves. Enable turning on off a PS4 from the network. You would do that if you want to do remote play, so you can automatically turn on your PlayStation 4 from, for example, your PS Vita or from your laptop if you're away from home. And lastly, keep applications suspended. Do this if you want to jump in exactly where you left off. So if you're in the middle of something, you can put your PlayStation into rest mode, and then when you turn it on next time, you can get straight back in to what you were doing before you put it into rest mode. If you want to find out more about a trophy that you've earned on the PlayStation, then you can do a Google search, and you can do it via the PlayStation menu, so it makes it really easy to do it. All we've got to do is go to the PlayStation home screen and then go up to trophies, press X. Go to the particular game that you want to find the trophy on, so Disc Jam, and then find the trophy that you're interested in learning about, and then click on that. And then when we're on the actual trophy page itself, we need to just press options and it will bring up search internet. And now when I go into it, it will auto-fill the information into Google. So if you have a look closely there, I haven't had to type that in, it will just go into it automatically. And then you can read up about it. On some of them you might find YouTube videos, and then to get back to the game, we can just double tap on the PlayStation button there and it will go straight back to the game. If you want to know a bit more about it again, double tap it and the information's still there. There's various different ways to type on the PlayStation 4. So here we have the web browser, and the traditional way is just to move around to the characters and just input them by using the analog sticks or D-pad and pressing X. But we can also click in on the right analog stick, which is R3, and then we can use motion controls to select each character. So that's the O, G. But that way takes quite a while. A nice way is just to use the touchpad. So if you have a look there, when I move around here, it will move up there. So that's L, and then just click in on the touchpad, E, click in. Don't forget as well that we also can connect up a keyboard. This is a USB wired keyboard. You can also use a wireless keyboard. And again, you can just input them there and go to it. And on the keyboard, it's nice and quick.